Hey guys, good morning. It's me, Sloan. And I know this sounds like such a nerd thing. Shut up. This sounds like such a nerd thing, and I get it, and it is. But here's the thing, right? I saw a Y-Files episode on the Doddleston messages. Absolutely amazing episode, and there were things that he couldn't debunk. So I have gone on deep dive research mode. Yes, this bars me from actually writing my book, which is insane because it seems like I've been looking for every single reason not to write my book. But here's the thing. The Doddleston messages. Have you heard of them? You haven't? Okay, cool. So here's the thing, right? Dude rents a house in Wales and in Doddleston, and he gets a computer for one of his roommates or whatever who needs a writing program. And so she gets this old computer, BBC computer, and she starts writing. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she starts getting messages on her screen, saved to the desktop. And she starts reading them. And all of them, start reading them because they're fascinating. Fascinating. Apparently, because it's written in Old English, they're convinced that they're being pranked. And so they kind of test it out and they have conversations with the guy, and then they go and do their research to find out exactly if this is a real person or not. And it turns out it is. Absolutely insane. They're in contact with 1543. I think that's the year. I'm not quite sure. I just stepped away from my research. I don't have my laptop on me, so do not quote me on that. But so they have this whole conversation with this guy, and then the guy tells them that he wanted to know if their friend 2109 if they were friends with 2109, and the guy's like, who the hell is 2109? So he sends a message calling 2109, and 2109 answers. It's actually someone from the year 2109 who gave the light box that they're calling it, the light box, to the guy in 1543, through which he communicates with the people in 1984. I want to say 83, 84, 85, around then. And apparently their interactions between the past and the future were kind of insane and almost supernatural. Kind of supernatural, I guess, or preternatural, more likely. And so when AJ from the Y-Files couldn't truly debunk it, I thought, well, there have to be other people out there. Art Bell, for instance, who also spoke about the the incident, the Doddleston messages, because that's what they're called, because they were from a town in Doddleston, or Doddleston in Wales. So yeah, there are a lot of like scientific people in the scientific world who kind of like study it out of a need to kind of debunk all of the stories. Here's the thing, though. I believe them. I just kind of want to find Thomas Harden's book, because Thomas Harden is the guy that they were speaking to in the messages in 1543. He apparently wrote a book either in Oxford or Doddleston talking about exactly what happened between him and the family in 2109. Although he was apparently on trial for witchcraft. So I am on a deep dive research, like through European historical sites and ancestry sites, to find out who this guy was and where he might have written that book and placed it. Because that is the missing piece to all of these puzzles. And I am going to go insane before I stop. It might have already happened. That's fine. I'm okay with being a little insane. I'm not okay with not knowing what happened after the fact, with not knowing what's in the other book. Because I need to now read The Vertical Plane, which was written by the dude whose house it was in 1985 or whatever. And so, yeah, it's very intriguing. It's very interesting. Yes, I'm a nerd. I get it. But if you haven't seen it, at least watch the Y-Files episode on the Doddleston messages, Doddleston, Doddleston messages. I swear, it's going to blow your absolute mind. And I'm gonna go back and research more because hello, nerd. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.